by myself. I thought, I'll get a puppy. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished area director, how much could a puppy really cost? Well, I looked in the paper, and I found a farm that was selling German Shepherd puppies. I drove out to the farm, and all these adorable puppies came running up to you, except this one which was way in the back. But that's the one I'm going to get. Black and white and absolutely adorable. $35. I just happen to have 35 singles on me. I'm in college. Every dollar counts. I adored this dog. We named her Chelsea. Took her everywhere with me. One day, I was studying out front of my apartment, and Chelsea was outside just laying around. University of Florida, the middle of the state, gets so hot. There is no wind. Chelsea took care of that. She dug a little trench and put her body in there and it was nice and cool. Yeah, she got hot again. Got up, moved a little farther, dug a little bit more, put her body in there. Again, hit the street, went this way. By the end of the day, my front yard looked like a war zone. Well, I'm in college. I just covered it up with some leaves and stuff like that, went in the house and didn't think twice about it. A couple of days later, I saw my landlord. He was coming right down the grassy areas on his golf cart until he hit my yard. And this is what I saw. Boom-bitty, boom-bitty, boom. And there went the toupee. And I knew I was going to hear about this. You need to fill this in and put the grass back. Okay, thank you, I said in the sweetest, kindest voice I could possibly imagine. Got one of my friends to drive down with me to pick up dirt, $40. Came back, filled in everything, had to go get sun, $100. All right, it's $140, and we got a few months left. Chelsea used to stay in the bedroom, and one day, she was just being so cute. Those puppy paws were up here, her nose was down like this, and on her level, do you know what she saw? She saw this one itty-bitty strand of carpet. What was that itty-bitty strand of carpet, she thought? She very kindly and softly walked over there, put in her teeth, and walked away with it. I now had a tiny hole in my carpet. I can fix that. I'll put a plant on top of it. A few days later, that hole had started going back and forth. Well, within a month, I was missing half of my rug. Luckily, Scotty's in Orlando sells that exact same carpet. Down to Orlando we drive, and $200 later, I have carpet to replace. Wow, $340. One day I came home, and Chelsea met me at the door. Well, you would expect that, except I used to lock her in the bedroom during the day. I thought, how did I forget to do that? Sometimes the mind just forgets. The next day I came home. She met me at the door. Now, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I am smarter than this dog, even though she's a shepherd, and she really is brilliant. I'm going to figure this out. So I pick up my purse, because to dogs, that is the universal sign that we're leaving. I pick up my purse, I put her in the bedroom, and I close the door, and I stalk to the front door. I open it up, I close it, and I lock it, and I wait. And I wait. About a minute and a half later, I start hearing this scratching. I'm following the sound, and Chelsea all of a sudden pops out underneath the kitchen sink. What? I look underneath, and there is a hole this big in my kitchen cabinet. And I'm thinking, well, there has to be something else on the other side. So I go into the bathroom, and underneath all the plumbing is a matching hole just big enough for her body. I have no money, I am graduating in 2 weeks, and I call my architect friend and say, I don't know what to do, help me. Not a problem. How much money do you have? I go count my quarters and my dimes and my nickels. $9.99. Tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to take care of that for you. It's only going to cost you $9.99. Okay. He comes over. Now I'm expecting all this drywall, and we're going to be doing this whole big project because I've helped my dad. How many of you have been in that garage where you've held up the drywall while Dad pounds away? And he comes in with this little, what was that? It was white contact paper. We put white contact paper on. Crest toothpaste, back then it didn't have that sparkly stuff. It was bright white. That was our sealer. You could never even tell that there was a hole in that wall. The cost of the puppy, $35. The cost of the repairs, $349.99. The value, immeasurable. Mr. Terry.